And then is there anything off the table?
Yes.
That you don't want to talk about?
Oh, you can talk about anything.
No.
Now, you know how I talk about everything.
That's
No,
true.
nothing on the table.
Okay. Because I do,
Okay.
I'm the one that likes to talk about sex every once in a while. So just FYI, that might pop up.
So,
No, that's super relevant.
it's part
Yeah.
of bariatric.
Right?
Your
It
bariatric
changes.
body dysmorphia, seriously.
Yeah.
So it's just part of life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Awesome.
I love Linda.
We're
over
going to
there.
have
She's
a
like, it's
great
part of life.
time.
Let's
We're
go.
going to have a great time. Guess what, guys?
We're not doctors.
No, we are not.
If you're going to be making any major medical decisions, please consult your doctor.
That includes diets, exercise, medications, and surgery.
We love you guys.
And we want you to continue to be in our OSLP family forever.
So be careful and
consult
consult your
doctors.
doctors. Have you heard of ProCare or just have you been living under a rock?
ProCare is the very first bariatric multivitamin to develop a 1-a-day vitamin. That's right, you heard it correctly. One a day. And they also have delicious dark chocolate calciums that are available during the winter months.
That's right. So go to procarenow.com, get your calcium chews, get your multivitamin, and use OSLP for a discount.
Who else feels like portion control is the #1 hurdle in a weight loss journey?
I know I do, but that is why we go to Portion Perfection to get all of our needs met because they have cups, they have bowls, and they even have recipes for us. It's so nice.
They also have the kit and carry, which is perfect for on-the-go portion control. So click the link below and get yours today.
Are you located in the Florida area?
Well, we have the perfect office for you. Dr. Fridley and his wife, Macy, have created the perfect, welcoming, and safe place for your bariatric journey.
That's right. So click on the link below to start your weight loss journey now. And don't forget to tell them that the OSLP's girls sent you.
Welcome back, OSLP family!
Welcome, welcome.
You are listening to our Sleeve Life podcast, and this is Kelly.
This is Mel.
And we have an award show, and it is 2 weeks away, people. 2 weeks. 2
Oh my
weeks.
God.
By the time you're listening to this, it is 2 weeks away. That means it is time to get your tickets if you haven't already. And
Hurry.
hurry. Get your tickets because you do not want to miss this weekend.
No.
We have so many fun things planned, and we start the weekend with a free live podcast by yours truly. And then we have wellness mornings, both on Friday and Saturday, where you can do the yoga and sound bath is just on Friday with some gym meetups with Dad Rob
And Alicia.
And then Saturday is gym meetups with Bex and Jeff.
Yes.
And then Saturday is the show.
Yeah.
Like the big show. And you don't want to miss this because the energy in that room is like nothing else.
It's insane. And this year we get to be at the Howard Theater in Washington, D.C. Like I don't know how we got that, but we did.
Well,
and
because
we
we
are so
worked
excited.
and Sarah.
And Sarah's hand goes up the
Sarah.
back.
Yep.
It was Sarah. It's kind of funny because we got to look at a few of them. And then we walk in to this one and we're like, this is it.
This is it. This is our vibe.
Oh my
This is our
God.
style. Because if you haven't noticed, we have a specific style.
We do.
And we don't want to just be in any auditorium.
No.
We have to be in a fun and energetic theater.
It has to be history there,
Has
man.
to be history. And there are so many great people that have gone through that theater.
I know.
And now we get to be up on stage with all the amazing presenters and nominees. It's going to be incredible. So go to jbyawards.com, get your freaking ticket. You want to join us because if I don't want to hear anything about FOMO.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear anything about FOMO because if you don't go get your ticket, we can't help you.
We can. No, we can't.
We can.
We can. She lies. She lies.
Yes.
There is going to be a live stream option.
There is.
Yes, there is.
I just want you in person so I can
And
hug you.
That's true. And there will be a digital swag bag.
Yes.
So, when that part is free. Digital swag bag's free. To watch it's free. So it's going to be on our actual YouTube and on our website for you guys to watch it.
Yep.
There actually is going to be some engagement with you at home. So definitely dress up because we're thinking we're going to do some contests with you guys
And
at
some
home.
polls.
Some best dress stuff and some polls and what's going on. Some interaction with you guys. So definitely, if you're not going to be there, then definitely go on to the live stream because you get a lot of perks with that. We just want to make sure everybody feels involved.
Yes.
Because as big people,
we weren't involved.
We weren't involved.
We didn't participate.
Nope.
We felt unseen. And
I mean,
guess
I
what?
still don't participate, but that's just
You
because
participate a lot more. You go on rides now.
That is true. That is true. I will give
It's
you
true.
that. Okay.
You go on
All
rides.
right.
You
Okay.
don't just hold the purses
Okay.
anymore.
All right.
So
I don't.
You're a very good participant in your own life.
I like that.
Yeah, there you go.
I still like to say I don't
we
like
want you guys to participate in your own life and come
Yes.
celebrate with us because literally it's for you. You guys
Yes.
voted. You guys made sure who gets these awards. And now you get to
Mhm.
watch us like give them out and do some fun things behind the scenes because
Correct.
there was a Joni and Fran skit last year.
We were old ladies.
We were old ladies. We dressed up.
It happened.
So you never know what might happen this year after the intermission.
Yes.
So you might want to come.
Yes. And don't forget to RSVP for the live stream. If you cannot make it in person,
Yeah.
that is on our website also, which is jbyawards.com.
Mm-hmm.
And you will get the invitation that day for the live stream.
Correct.
So make sure that you are RSVPing. And we also want to send a big, giant thank you to our sponsors because
Yes.
without this would not be possible.
Correct.
And of course, up front at the top, as always, is ProCare.
ProCare.
We love ProCare. They are amazing people. It's an
Mhm.
amazing company.
They are.
And they have so much faith and so much drive to help this community that it just makes sense that they would be our top sponsor.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And then we also have, which is SABP, which is the Surgical Associates of Bayonet Point. It's a mouthful, but I did it.
Yes.
And it's Dr. Fridley. they're out of Florida, and he's freaking amazing. Okay. Like they even have like what is that thing called that we
It's
stepped on?
the in-body scanner.
Oh my God.
Yes.
So cool. So cool. We were able to tell, like I have titanium in my leg and he could tell by just doing the scan.
Yes.
That there was something and he's like, do you have metal somewhere in your body? And I'm like, I absolutely do.
Yes. Yes. It was very cool. We actually visited them in person.
Yep.
And it was so much fun to meet them and see what they are creating over in Florida. And so if you are in that area and you would like to have bariatric surgery, definitely hit them up
Yep.
because they will truly care about you for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
your entire journey.
Seriously.
We absolutely love them.
We do. And the next one, Jamie.
I love Jamie, the sleep dietitian, so much. Well, we do.
We do. Yeah, not just you.
I know, but I just have a
Rude.
special. We have a pink hair thing. So
Well, you have a bond.
we have a
Pink
bond.
Hair
We have pink hair and
Disney.
Disney. But once again, the sleep dietitian and the tribe are both sponsoring because she believes in us as much as we believe in her. We have a strong partnership with her and we are actually in the tribe.
Yeah.
So we utilize the massive amount of information that she has collected over the years and gives out to her tribe members. She gives a lot of herself to this community.
Yeah.
Because she is a bariatric patient and she understands where we are. And that's why she created the tribe. So kind of like us creating an award show.
Exactly.
So it just
makes
fits.
sense.
It makes sense.
Yes. And what I have to say is Dive Bar is next, which is literally
we
a
love Dive Bar.
protein bar that has caffeine.
So good.
So don't take it late at night. We've all made that mistake before.
Yes.
And we know someone that actually watched a whole season of a series.
2 seasons
Two
overnight because she
stand
accidentally took
corrected.
them at 10 p.m. at night.
She ate the Dive Bars at 10 o'clock at night. Had 2 of them. That's over 120 milligrams of caffeine.
Yes. So no wonder she couldn't go to sleep. So they actually do work.
They do work.
have
They're
good
great.
protein. They taste
Taste great.
delicious. We got the opportunity to meet them in Florida
Nope.
Florida's on my brain.
On Vegas.
In Vegas.
Yeah.
And we had lunch with Phil and his wife and
Professor Phil.
oh my gosh, they're lovely people. And I just am so thankful.
Right? Because he and his wife are so sweet and they just want to help anybody that's on a weight loss journey.
They do.
They just want to make it easier and they want it to taste good. Like he's actually making these in their big, huge like kitchen that they have just for Dive Bar.
Yep.
So it's kind of wild to think like you guys are actually eating something that someone really made by hand in their own kitchen. Well, it's a professional kitchen.
Preferably gloves on.
Oh yeah. Professor Phil has his gloves on
yes,
at all
of course,
times.
of course.
All times.
But we have been affiliates of theirs forever.
Yeah, since we started.
Yeah, since we started. And we've always loved their products, and they've always been a fantastic company to work with.
Yeah.
And you know us, we are authentic. And if we don't like it, we're going to tell you. We love these.
Yeah.
So just don't take them at night.
Don't take him at night.
Yes.
Yes.
And the final sponsor is howtofindabariatrictherapist.com. Ashlyn has been on our podcast 3 different times. She's an incredible woman, bariatric patient, incredible therapist, and she has so much knowledge in that brain of hers.
She does.
And she has created this website for bariatric patients to find a therapist because she believes in it, a bariatric therapist.
Yeah, key.
So it is, you go on, it's free for the patients. You go on, you put in your state or your zip code, and it'll populate who is available in your area. Now, if you know a bariatric therapist in your area and that is not on the website, you need to let them know they need to be a part of it, because it is very, very important that we all have access to bariatric therapy.
Well, and I believe Ashlyn told me that you can even message her and then she'll contact them to get them on the website.
Correct.
So
you are right.
Very easy at the bottom. Hit contact us and you can give them the name and then she'll do all the work. So you don't have to.
Exactly.
Exactly. So also what I want to mention, because of this JVY, on Sundays, we give back to our community, which is our Benchies.
Our Benchy group.
Our Benchy group. And that is actually from Patreon. So patreon.com/OSLP. If you pick the $7 tier or higher, you can be there and be included in this free on a rooftop brunch with your girls. It's paid for. You do not have to do anything. Just show up, have fun, hang out with us, and be with your berry besties. They're all over. You know, that group is up to almost 300 people. We have guys, we have women, we have literally ages from 24 to 60 in that group. It's amazing. Everyone's supporting each other through the ups and downs, because we all know that bariatric surgery is not all rainbows and sunshine.
It is not.
And there's some tough stuff you have to go through. And they are there to help. And we love it. And it's a Facebook group. And they're not like the weird ones.
No.
Those are done. Those are over.
Yep. Those are done.
Those are done. You get to hang out with us. We're in those. We're active in those. And so we want to see you, 1, on a rooftop, and 2, in the Benchy group.
Yeah. So where do they go, Mel?
Patreon.com/OSLP.
There you go.
That's right.
And then if you want a free way to support us, go over to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It is preloaded on your phone.
Click the button.
Click the button, put in Our Sleeve Life Podcast, and then you click subscribe and the little bell, so you are notified when future videos like this one drop, because you would know who you hear laughing every time we say something funny.
That's right. That's right. So without further ado,
we have the Berry Girls and Kylie and Linda
from TikTok.
Thank you for being on.
I love
Thank you.
If you guys could see, go on to YouTube, because Linda just did a lovely wave.
Yes.
Yes, she did.
Pageant wave.
Pageant wave.
It was on point.
Let's do the arm.
What is it? It's elbow, wrist.
Flip your hair and blow a kiss.
The queens.
Long live the queens. That's right.
I love it.
Okay,
Well, ladies.
I need to know, where did all of this start?
I know. I'm dying to know.
Like,
I didn't do any
when-
research, so
I
you
did
could
not
tell me
do
fresh.
any research. So I want to know where you guys first heard bariatric surgery. Who thought of it first? Give me all the details.
All the deets.
I want all the
Okay,
background.
so I'll give you the details. Okay, so I was about 22 years old and I worked at St. Luke's Hospital.
Okay.
So I had really good insurance, and one day I've always been overweight, and it got to a point to where my knees started bothering me really bad, and I should not have this knee pain at this age.
Yeah.
So I looked into it and I was like, you know what? I've heard of weight loss surgery.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, let me see if we even offer it or if it's even covered.
Yeah.
And so I just went, I'm naturally nosy.
I love
So
it.
I went ahead. So I'm very proactive in my health, in my, if I want it, I'm going to go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was like, we do have it. Oh my goodness. So I set up a consultation, and that was in 2009.
Okay.
Oh, damn. So you're further out than me. Oh my goodness.
That doesn't happen
It
very
does
often.
not happen very often.
Yeah. So
Holy shit.
it's pretty awesome, because tomorrow is my 14-year.
Happy surgery.
I
14
know,
years.
right?
Wow.
I was like,
Impressive.
I was just so excited, you guys, because I just remember getting wheeled in and telling him, I'm not going to be fat anymore. Take it all. And it was just like, and next thing I woke up, I was like, oh. What did I do? Okay, so
Been
I'll
there.
get you to that point. But I started the process. It was a 90-day process.
Okay.
We went through it. The doctor chose sleeve for me, single incision, so I have no scar.
Went through her belly button.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Nice.
Mhm.
I like your
Yeah.
surgeon looking
Okay.
out.
I know, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, and he's handsome too. So
Oh, even
okay.
better.
Is
Even
he
better.
married?
Right?
Mhm.
I
I know. Is he
know.
married?
Is he married though?
Good question.
We need to look
I'll
into
be
that.
nosy
Okay.
and check that out.
Okay, let me know.
Nice, because I'm on the market. So no, just joking.
Especially for a bariatric surgeon.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just joking.
it would just make sense. Are you feeling a little sluggish? Little lack of protein? Little lack of caffeine? Well, we got the fix for that.
That's right. Dive Bar Nutrition has the best protein bars. They have caffeine, protein, and they taste delicious.
So head on over to divebarnutrition.com and use code OSLP at checkout.
What is Sequence?
Well, Sequence is an at-home weight loss program. All you have to do is take the quiz, meet your clinician, get your prescription, and you're already on the way to a healthier you. I know when I felt hopeless with my regain, I joined right away.
And I saw great results with Kel. So guess what? I joined. So go over to joinsequence.com right now, use OSLP, and you're going to get a discount.
I know I didn't have enough support during my weight loss journey.
She didn't. And when we found the tribe, we were over the moon because not only do they offer you at least one support group a day, but they give you the tools and the knowledge to really succeed on your journey.
That's right. So go over to thesleevedietitian.com and find the subscribe button for the tribe and use OSLP to get your discount.
I'm just saying.
So I got my surgery, and then that was, of course, it was August 3rd, 2009. It was like 7:45 in the morning.
Mhm.
I got it done. And then in 1 year, I lost 180 pounds.
Whoa.
My start weight was 320.
Damn, girl.
Whoa.
And they said it was because of my youth. I didn't have a kid, everything was coming into play like it should,
Okay.
basically. And
Okay.
so they were like, okay, so we know we can't control your weight loss, but we need you to kind of tone it up. So
Okay.
start building muscle. And
Yeah.
that's when I started getting into weightlifting and working out and things. And then my mother was like, you know what? I'm not about to be left behind.
Yes.
Oh, I love
You
it.
getting weight loss surgery? Wait a minute. What's going on? Wait a minute. I know you grown, but wait a minute.
Like, all right, Mom.
Well, and what she's leaving out is the fact that she referred 18 people to have this procedure done.
Wow.
That's what she's leaving out. So as a thank you to her, and the fact that I wanted to get the lap band removed because I was throwing up saliva and losing 2 pounds every day.
Whoa.
So I wanted to get that removed, but as a thank you to her, they did a campaign called Go Linda, Go Life. So I was featured in magazines, on television, and in their I was a cover for their newsletter.
Okay.
Their bariatric magazine.
Oh my
it was massive,
big.
and it was a 2-year campaign.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
And that is available online. It's called Go Linda, Go
And
Life.
you can see her original because, it's just a amazing transformation from then to
I didn't recognize
now.
my face.
It's like
Yeah.
Kelly's
It
going to pull it up
was-
right now. I can see
I'm,
it. Look at her
I'm
go.
going.
That's incredible. Okay.
Go
okay.
Linda, go life. Yeah.
Go Linda, go life.
Yes. So for me, I was just so impressed with her dedication and the weight loss and the fact that I'm a type 1 diabetic,
Mhm.
meaning I'm insulin dependent.
Yeah.
Right.
I've been
Okay.
a type 1 diabetic for 35 years.
Okay.
So I got it when I was like in my mid 30s. So I wanted to do everything in my power to not have diabetic complications.
Mhm.
Now, if you're a type 2 diabetic, well, this surgery can cure type 2 diabetes.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah.
So that's the reason why Medicare, Medicaid is now approving
Covering it,
those
yeah.
surgeries. So
Okay.
I just wanted to throw that out there, people, to let
Yes.
you know that Medicare, Medicaid will cover this.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But for me, it was about taking control of my health to prevent complications from diabetes. And then now she does all the cooking and she takes great care of me, and I take less insulin, and I'm on an insulin pump, but I take less insulin. So
nice.
I can go upstairs 2 by 2s. I mean, like,
damn,
I'll be here, and then my daughter will come in and say, "Wait, was that her going up the steps?" So it's just transformative. It's transformative. But I tell people, you have to change up here before this changes.
Yeah.
You just have to, because we've been conditioned to eat when we're hungry, eat a lot,
finish your plate.
Yeah.
And not really, and thinking to eat healthy, it costs money. And so that's all those dynamics of no, you can eat it deliciously, cost effectively, and time consciously.
Right.
So that's the niche that we promote. It does not have to be Whole Foods expensive. It can be your own house, price.
Yeah.
It can be very well priced.
I feel like that's a misconception that has been placed out there.
Yes.
Through not even just a community, but just online and through the networks, because it's like, you can do it. I've done it. Like, you can literally have a meal for like $5-6 from the store. Like, you just have to make it yourself. But that's about it. But at least you're getting your protein. You're doing the things you're supposed to do, right? It's just time. It's all about time.
Yep. I used to think that before I had surgery. I thought, I was like, it's more expensive to eat healthy. It's just cheaper for, the crap foods. But it's really just, you have to think about what you're doing, and you have to watch, like, chicken's on sale this week. Okay, so we're gonna buy a little bit more chicken, and we're gonna spread it out over a couple weeks because it was cheaper. And you just have to. It's a little bit more planning.
Yeah, you have to be a little savvy.
Yeah,
that's all.
Savvy, exactly.
Savvy. I love it.
Yeah, you can't be a food zombie. You actually have to think about what you're
I like
eating.
that. That's
zombie.
We used to be food zombies. I think that's fair.
Oh, I connect so well with that.
Right.
And for me, I enjoy eating at home now because Kylie's making things that I had not even tried before. Like, I knew of tofu, but I had never tried it because I thought it was too bland. I didn't know about jackfruit until she made that barbecue slider. It's just, I get excited about trying new things now. And the things that you go out to eat, I'll go out to eat if I'm on a date, but I prefer to eat at home. I ask her, I'm like, what are you making? What are you getting?
What are you making? I love it.
Oh, that's so great.
How far was it? Just a year apart when you got your surgeries, or how fast was that?
So Mom, how far apart was that? It was about a year and a half.
Okay.
But she started off with the lap band.
Yeah.
And the lap band basically felt, oh my goodness, the dog has a squeaky toy. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. I've had dogs. She has a dog. We get it.
Okay.
And I love little.
It was like a year and a half, and then she had so much trouble. And then the doctor that did her surgery was the one who did mine.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Oh, you got the handsome surgeon. Okay.
Yeah, I know. And I'm just telling you, when we need him, it's like he's there. I kid you not.
Yeah.
So
I needed him years down the road.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, 10 years down the road, I needed him. I had some pain in my belly. And I was like, what's that?
Yeah.
So anyway, he addressed it.
But we got the lap band out. The thing is, I want to say this, it's not supposed to be in there forever.
No.
And it really does a lot of damage. Scar tissue can build around it, which build around hers. And she had a hernia with that as well. So he had to go in, clean that up, get the band out.
Yeah.
Right.
He had to get it out.
It was just like, it was crazy. I just couldn't believe it. And then he did bypass on her.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so you got the bypass.
Okay. So
all in one stop.
Yeah.
All in one stop.
How was the recovery?
Yeah, that's got to be so different.
I thought I was going to wake up and feel like my insides were stirred. And when I woke up, I said to him, did you, I was like, dude, did you do my surgery? Because I don't feel any different. So that was the cool part. I mean, I think I was off a week because I just didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
But I actually could have gone back because my desk it's sedentary. So, it wasn't no lifting, but I could have gone back probably in maybe 4 days. I think so.
Oh,
Wow.
no. You take your
full
week or
week.
2 weeks, whatever.
Yeah.
Do it.
I took my 2 weeks.
I took 10 days. I got close. I got 10 days. Yeah.
I wasn't working at the time, so I took like 6 months.
She said I took my 6 months.
I took my 6 months. I mean, I recommend it for everybody. Take your 6 months because you really could like nail in those habits.
Oh my God.
Hello, period. You can focus.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You're fully focused on your journey with that 6 months.
That's wild. That's wild. Some people can't even get 3 months for maternity.
I know. This bitch over here.
Oh
my
God.
I know. Hey, I went back to work as soon as I could, though. I found a job. Don't laugh at me.
I only laugh because you made it sound
But
like
you
left
back
the job
into
to go
that
back.
job.
No, this was a brand new job.
This was a brand new job.
You confused.
Even better.
Yeah.
New body, new job.
Okay, so we'll
Explain
just
something, Kelly.
I was bedridden before I had surgery. I have 4 autoimmune diseases.
Yes.
And my body was like, I couldn't move without pain. So when I woke
like
up from
swollen.
surgery, I was like
very swollen.
Yeah.
Like her hands, feet,
my feet,
face.
like my knees. I couldn't walk more than a couple feet without like my knee giving out.
I could only see her on Thursdays once a month. And it was like, she took so much medication that sometimes she didn't realize I was there.
Yeah.
That's how it was wild.
Yeah. It was a crazy way.
It was very sad.
Yeah. So as soon as I could knew that I wouldn't be getting a job just to leave a job, I waited the 6 months. So it is funny because I did take 6 months, but I did get a job, and I think that contributed to a lot of my my healthy habits because it was a wedding rental place. So I was moving furniture, lifting 100-pound doors. It was wild. I was getting 20,000 steps within the first 12, by noon every day. It was crazy. It was absolutely insane.
I know. I had to tell him that's not normal job. It takes us, all day to just get 10,000 steps.
Yeah. And I'm just
you are killing it over there.
Yeah. Cause I was just
Seriously.
so thrilled to be out of bed. And me responding to real people, not people in my head or on TV.
Yep.
I really,
it was nice.
Yeah, it was very nice. But I do recommend 6 months, honestly.
Hey,
if you can do it,
because your first 90 days sucks.
It does. It's hard.
Yeah.
It sucks. So it's 6 months. By the time you're 6 months, you kind of got the swing of things. So we think. And then we go back to work. I think that was great, though. I'm glad you did that because it allowed you to plan ahead regarding work and eating and drinking. And I like that.
Yeah. I mean, if you can do it, take your 6 months.
You can do it.
Take your 6
got
months.
A sugar daddy. You're good to go.
Sugar daddy, that's the key right there.
That's the key.
Get yourself a bariatric surgeon.
Bariatric sugar daddy.
Yes, I love it.
It'll be a bariatric protein daddy because we're not eating sugar over here. There
Protein daddy.
We got the protein daddies up here.
That needs to be coined immediately.
That is hilarious.
Yes.
Now watch somebody come out with a bariatric sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Nope, not sugar
So
daddy.
you did say 90 days is kind of the hardest. So
what
was it like?
Honey powder sugar.
There you go. What was it like for your guys' 90 days then?
My 90 days was hell. So it really did suck. I'm not going to lie. It was a big adjustment. It was a big reality check. It was more emotional than physical for me.
Right.
And it was like I had the berry remorse is what I call it. And then it just really hit me hard. But it took me talking to myself saying, you know what, you signed up for this. You knew what you were getting into. You knew it was going to be tough. You knew it was permanent.
Yeah, it's permanent.
So you got to suck it up, Kay, and you got to get this down.
Yeah.
And it took about a good 60 days for me to kind of really talk to myself, but get into the swing of things. And for me, it was just the pain. And I felt like I was like a wrapped up burrito for like a very long time. I'm like, it was just, once it started to relax, I felt a lot better. But it took like 6 months to a year for it to really do that. But my 90 days, you guys, it sucked. But
you can cuss.
Sorry, you can cuss.
I'm trying to remember my 90 days.
It was pleasant.
It was pleasant.
That's why you can't remember. It's like totally fine. No problems. Good to go. Look at that face.
I mean, it must not have been super bad because compared to living with being a type 1 diabetic every moment of my life, to me, that was the biggest challenge. And this is just, it just wasn't as challenging for me personally because being a type 1 diabetic plays with the psyche, and sometimes you can feel sorry for yourself, which I do, but then I like, okay, now you don't have issues that most people who've had it for 30 plus years.
Yeah, that's true.
So snap out of it, sister, and just get back on track and focus on something else. You got to work on the newsletter. You got to get the reporters out. So, I talk to myself kindly. And that's one thing that I have shared with people is be kind to yourself and talk as if you're in the third person, like, you need a hug or come on, you can do it. I mean, talk to yourself in a kind way. And it literally works. It works. It makes you feel comforted. It makes you feel loved.
Especially when you're an only
because no one can love us more than we love ourselves.
I'm telling you, talking to yourself is something I do very well.
Yeah, I hear.
Same.
It feels weird.
Yeah, Kelly feels weird doing it.
I feel very weird because I grew up with 3 sisters. And so I was and we're all 2 years apart. So we were all very close knit. So when I'm having like moments, I've done it a couple times and it feels weird in the beginning, but then I'm like, Kelly, you're fine.
Yep.
You don't need to worry about that. And I talk and I do it out loud because then it's different than in my head.
Too.
Yeah.
So,
and
I put my hand on my heart so I can feel the beat.
Yep.
And it kind of like brings me down to a normal level.
Love that. That's a good. I'm gonna add that.
Yeah.
That. I love that. See, you need to live with that. Is really good.
I agree. I can't take all the credit. My therapist is the one that told me to do it. He said that.
Well, you paid your therapist.
That's right.
Well, my insurance does. No,
hey,
I do.
Copay, man.
I do pay the copay.
Yeah.
But yeah, David's amazing. I don't know what I would do without my therapist because honestly, he has helped me through a whole host of issues that he said in the beginning, he's like, you are going to be a very interesting case. And I was like, I don't know if that's bad or good, but I'm going to take it as good. So you're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah. You're welcome. And so, And so and he cusses and he's very like normal and he doesn't tell me what to do. He suggests things or has me leads me to it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, David, I get it. I get what you're trying to say. I got to make my own damn decision on this one. I get it. But what do I do? But he was like, because I have a very hard time talking nicely to myself. Yeah. I actually am very mean to myself in my head. And
even out loud.
Or out loud sometimes in front of Mel. But I have been working consistently on talking nicer to myself.
Yes.
And that my flaws of my body they don't define me.
No.
And they're just a part of my journey, like my stretch marks or, scars or anything like that, loose skin, more fatty parts. It's like, I don't like it, but it's part of my journey.
Well, it's your story. This is how I see it. Our bodies are just a story.
It is.
It tells you exactly what you've gone through, up and down, all the way through you. So it's like, it's fine.
Yep.
It's fine if we have. And you know what? I've met a lot. There's a cute dog on the camera. So you two people, go look at that.
Oh my gosh.
What I would say is that with this journey is that it's very, very important to just look at yourself and talk to yourself and know that it's going to be okay. It's just one day at a time, one meal at a time. It is hard sometimes. And we want to make those decisions that are actually would make us go backwards. So if you talk to yourself out loud, it's very helpful.
And sometimes you have to take it one sip at a time. Yes. Especially in the beginning.
Literally.
One sip at a time.
Yes.
Because that's literally all you can get down.
Yeah, I mean, that shocked the hell out of me when I first took a drink of water. I was like, "What the fuck was that? And why does it feel so weird?" I'm like,
oh yeah. Did it feel weird for you guys too?
Like
feeling it go down. You're like, what the heck? This is odd.
I could not believe that a teaspoon of water could cause that much kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle.
I like
I was like, wait, that was just a swallow of water. Why am I full?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it does take you wrapping your head around this and say, wait a minute, okay. But I mean, that was difficult, and also people saying about the surgery that the bariatric bullies, they were definitely buzzing around. I had a boss one time tell me when I was going to have the procedure, Linda, it's nothing that diet and exercise can't fix. And I'm like, well, then why is 90% of America obese?
Yeah.
Tell me that.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
And
it's that easy.
We actually learned from Dr. Eric once, Dr. Eric Smith, sorry. When you get to a certain point, you have like less than like 2% of losing all the weight back, like losing it again.
Yes.
So there's like an actual like age and weight that you can hit. So it's not going to work anyway.
It's literally not an option.
Yeah.
Unless you add a tool.
You have to have some sort of tool.
Yep.
It's all about tools. It could be anything, even just the fact of you drinking more water, eating more protein, or getting the weight loss surgery, or doing the GLP-1s. Like there's tools out there.
There are.
You just got to look for them, research them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So can you tell, I want to know, how did the Berry Girls start?
Yes.
Berry Girls. I try not to say the.
What is Berry Girls?
What is it? How did it start? Who came up with the idea? What do you do?
So I first, okay, let me go way back. Wait. Okay. So I started to see there was a need for bariatric support a year after I had surgery, because there wasn't anything out there in 2010 like it is now.
Right.
So I developed a company called My Bariatric Family.
Oh, okay.
And and I came up with it, and then I found out that, I have to figure out a way to reach them further. I have to figure out a way to get more people to know I'm here. And so Mom, we have a good friend of the family that helped us get that far.
Yeah.
And so he was talking to us one day, and he said, I think we need to change your name. And I said, what?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Right.
That's our name.
What, man?
Oh.
But he said, this will be good for you. He was like, because that way you can still have My Bariatric Family, but it would be the Berry Girls.
I like it.
Oh, okay, fine.
I like it.
I like it. You're lucky I like it.
So we did make sure, of course, it's a play on bariatric. So we did that. And then, of course, we're girls. And so we just wanted to do that. But it was just something that he thought of that it would brand us a lot better.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
I like the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, typically, like when we go on television, they usually say what is it?
Bari.
Oh my
God.
God.
Like, dude, it's Berry for a play on bariatric.
I'm like, come on.
They do that all the time. But now that we're on regularly, then they're like, oh, the Berry Girls are here. So I'm like, thank you, Lord.
Thank you.
Yes, finally say it right. A lot of people leave the podcast.
Exactly.
Yeah. Some people will leave podcast off our name.
They're like,
Our Sleeve Life. And I'm like, nope. There's a podcast on there.
There's a P.
Yeah. Or they'll be like, what surgeries did you guys have? And I'm like,
she does that. I'm just like, oh my God. She always points to it too.
Sleeve.
It's like, duh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't mean to be like a sarcastic biatch, but I'm just like,
It's right there.
it's right there. Like,
It's in the name.
Hello.
It's in the name. No, I had R and Y.
Are you reading?
I'm just kidding.
Could you imagine?
I just thought it'd be funny. Please see if anybody would catch on
Like
to that.
actually, me and Kelly had R and Y. We don't even know why we put sleeved up there.
We just figured it'd be funny.
I love it. So, what does the Berry Girls do exactly?
Yes.
Well, we do. We're pretty well rounded. We we have of course have a website that we put our recipes and articles of encouragement. And of course we sell our products, but we are just educate people who have had weight loss surgery or are going to, or anyone that just wants to get healthy. Mm-hmm. We give you the tools that you need to eat deliciously, cost effectively, and time efficiently. Mm-hmm. I've said it before, but I truly believe if you don't have those three components, you will not stick to that program. Right. You will not stick to losing weight. It has to taste good and it can be pricey.
Exactly.
And you got to be able to do it. Everybody works. So, you have to be able to come home and make it in 20 minutes. Hence why we have her on for 20, 30 minutes. And she cooks on there to show it's easy. It is possible. Mm-hmm. It is possible.
And then also I made sure that I'm like, tough love is needed with this journey. Yeah. And a lot of berries need that. And so I was like, you know what? I need to give people a piece of my mind. Mm-hmm. I need to give the bariatric community a piece of my mind. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be real. I'm going to talk about my bariatric divorce. I'm going to talk about my bariatric baby. I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about that. Mm-hmm. I'm going to talk about my ups and downs and me constantly throwing up and this and that and passing out, falling down the stairs. All these things I'm going to share. Yeah. And I'm going to inspire. And doggone it, I'm going to make a change.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a change. And that's what really pushed me to I want to help people because I needed help and I had no one.
Mm-hmm. Same.
I had no one but this one. But she really didn't understand it because she was just in the process.
Right. Yep.
Right. And that's why I tell her that it's like she was made for this. Mm-hmm. She was made to do what she's doing right now because of the education and the knowledge that she has. Mm-hmm. And some people need to be shaken a little bit, be talked to, because that's what gets your attention. And then you're like, oh, wait, I do need to wake up. Because we're all just kind of automatic, like work and eat and whatever. But Kylie allows the patient to shake you just a little bit to you can do this. I'm going to help you do it. And then you're going to walk and do this yourself.
I like it.
And I want to correct you. You both were made to do this.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's not just one. Mm-hmm. You guys work together and I see it. You both have the same drive. You both want to help people. I think you both were made for exactly what you're doing right now.
I want to touch base on the falling down the stairs. Is that what you said?
Okay. So in the beginning,
what happened?
It was within my first 6 months. I didn't eat enough. I was working out. I didn't, I couldn't find that balance and I just kind of lost it. I walked downstairs and I tried to go to the kitchen and eat something, but by that time it was too late. Yeah. So I tried to walk back upstairs and I just collapsed and fell down the stairs.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was close.
Like, she was close.
I was close.
It was the winter time. She opened up the front door, and as soon as the cold air hit me, I woke up. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It was because my blood sugar was low. Yeah.
And she just needed to eat. She was exercising
more than
daily and more than eating. Yes, because that was her transfer.
That was my transfer addiction. Was the gym
working out? Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I can feel you on that one because that first year I did 2-a-days. They were just fun. I was like, yeah, let's go, let's do it. Like I went before work, went after work. It was great. I was like, it feels amazing when you can finally move your body like that. Like I was doing hip hop classes at 300 pounds. And then when I got surgery, I could do my hip hop classes and I can do the yoga and Pilates and I would do the cycling. And I was like, I can keep going. Like, I don't this is wild. Even my brother was like, you're a beast in the gym. Like you don't stop. And I was like, I just got to keep, because what I would do is I'd start at one end where the arm stuff would go. And then I would just work my way all the way down the row.
That's
and he's
smart.
like, you really just did every single one. And I go, yeah, I did. I did 3 sets of each. I don't know. Just I figured that would do it. And it did. So
yeah, it worked. Obviously it worked.
I'm like looking at the little picture, trying to make sure I match it. And then I'm like, okay, we're good.
Exactly. There you go. Self-talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's empowering too. That's why we talk about healthy transfer addiction, because you want to be able to empower yourself. And for her, that's empowering. And which something that typically most people have a transfer of something.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, we also try to give ideas like, what about gardening? What about fishing? What about knitting or crocheting? What about doing collectibles? What about scrapbooking? Go back to your hobby.
Always go back to your hobbies. I've been talking about that for a
Yes.
long time. Like, you guys have to have a hobby.
You do.
And it can't be gambling or sex or alcohol.
I mean, it would be fun if it stayed healthy.
Yeah, exactly. It would be
But
great in a perfect
Most of the
world.
time, it does not end up staying healthy.
No,
I
it
mean,
doesn't.
maybe sex if you're having it with just one partner.
I was going to say, the people we hear that are sex addicts, it's not one partner.
No,
It's never one partner.
no.
And most of the time, the other partners don't know about the other partners. So.
Exactly. So,
It's a
I mean,
problem.
most of the time, I would love it to be like, yeah, I have no problem with that. I just have sex 4 times a day.
Oh
That's
my
fine.
God, my vagina
fine.
would be wild. Like, no,
It'd be
raw.
wild?
It'd be wild. No, it'd be raw. It'd be raw.
Yeah.
4 times a fucking day? No, thank you. No, thank you. Like, sex is so much better after weight loss surgery. Just FYI,
It
people.
is.
It is.
Like, you can last longer.
Uh-huh.
You can do more moves in
Yep.
the room.
Yep.
Yes.
Right?
If you're with the right
Yes.
partner,
Exactly.
Because I was not.
And then
and
what
now
else,
I am.
what also comes along with sex for me was like, because your breasts are deflated.
Yes.
You got, I got a bit of a tummy, from the weight loss. So, you think about those things subconsciously. So, like, turn the lights off.
Turn off the light.
Dim them.
Dim them.
Candles. Candles about the most you should do, but dim them.
The candlelight.
Well, I
Having
mean,
sex with a
almost
candle.
everybody looks good in candlelight. I'm not going to say
1000%.
everybody,
Even
because
look-
there might be some
Me and
people
you
out
look
there.
tan in
I
candlelight.
know. I
We're
mean,
glowy.
We don't stay in candlelight with each other,
No.
just so we're all prepared.
we should, we should definitely let
Please
people know.
don't ever put it like
Sorry,
that again.
not us in candlelight.
We are not a couple. Just
true.
so everybody's.
We've never had,
Right.
we've never
Yeah,
done anything
exactly.
together. We are
It's
very,
like we're married without the sex.
yeah, sad day.
Period.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
Period.
But I also want to say, like, that is true. Like, the body dysmorphia of looking at the way you're kind of deflating.
Mhm.
Because, like, I always liked my boobs before I had surgery.
Same.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had great boobs. And then after, now they're like these deflated sock things and like,
Exactly.
Socks.
yeah, like
Exactly.
it's not a fun look. But my boyfriend actually said it really good because our friend Katie and I were on the boat. You actually weren't there. And
I
we
know.
were sitting there and she was like, I wish I had good boobs. My boobs are just so sad. And my boyfriend turns around and he goes, there are no sad boobs. There are none.
There is none.
And he's like, boobs are boobs.
Oh, I
And
love
I was
it.
like, oh, okay. Obviously,
Yeah.
he has no problem with deflated socks.
Deflated socks.
So I mean,
that's-
and I was
that's
like,
literally
really?
what they are.
Yeah.
So I guess it's about embracing it for our own selves, because I need to just remember that and embrace it, because I'm like, I'm not on the bottom, because they'll be like all over on this side. So anyway.
Oh, now we know mom's on top. All right.
I hate on top. I don't care
love
what
it.
I don't
Love
care
it.
what size I am. I do not like being on top. I don't want you looking up at me as I'm like it's weird.
Well, see, the key to that is always wear like his shirt that's buttoned halfway down. You know what I'm saying? So that you can have a little control over how much he sees. That's what I. So.
My boyfriend likes it. Like he calls it unwrapping his present. I know.
And that's very sexy.
It's very
to,
cute. Yeah.
Unwrap the presents, but I'm like, he's like, you want to get naked? Are you insane? No.
Are you insane?
No,
I love it. No, thank you.
That sexy,
Yeah.
silky little something, but
Yeah.
no.
I mean, if you're worried about the boobs and you're on top, just flop it in their mouth. Just be like, boop. There you go. Done deal. Totally distraction. They're not looking at anything else.
You are good.
I know. I've been told.
Yeah.
So I didn't like my boobs and I got them done.
Ooh,
Oh.
how was that?
I got them done in 2000, the heart of COVID, like the heart August in COVID. I couldn't believe it.
I couldn't even go in the waiting room.
She couldn't even go. Exactly. She
Yeah.
couldn't. But it was an experience, and I am so much more confident now.
Good.
And I mean, I was confident before, but now it's like up there, like, you know, especially for me to, you know, when my kid's not here, I can walk around the house naked. So that's just me. I'm comfortable that much to where I'm doing that. I'm just like, oh, wow, I'm better. But yeah, it's an experience. And I actually do like them.
Well, if you had that body,
they look
you
good.
could walk around naked too.
I know, right?
That is true.
I mean, I can see it every time she gets up, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Look at those arms. Look at those arms. Look at that booty.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm like, girl.
It's always sore from squats.
I'm sure.
See,
I keep telling people, squat, guys,
I
with
will
your
never
butts.
squat. Nope.
This one doesn't have a butt. I'm like, squat, please.
Nope.
Just
I'm cool. I'm okay with no butt. I'm good. I go straight from back to leg. Like there's no butt there. And I'm okay with it.
It's totally
I
fine.
actually fit into smaller jeans because I have no butt.
I know.
You know what? You so right. You, ooh.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with
I'm in single digit jeans.
I like that.
It might be because I don't have an ass, but that's okay.
That's okay.
But here's the thing though, you look so neat in clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look very neat. And I love that. You look very neat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like that.
Thank
I like that
you.
phrasing. You look neat.
We definitely have found our styles.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah.
How, like, during your guys' journey, did that change, like, your style, like, things that you're into, things that you like? Because I know for us it has. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Mine changed to where I signed up for Fenty Savage or Savage Fenty. Sure did.
okay.
So that is like my little thing. I would have Rihanna's lingerie line.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I don't know.
I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm like,
I mean, I love me, Rana. We have all her albums, but I don't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that it's a wonderful like line, and it's very empowering. It makes me feel good. So I kind of got a little bit more, how can I say this? Exposed.
Okay.
I like
it.
Exposed. Okay.
Yeah. And I just ran with it, and I enjoyed it.
Good.
Give these up.
Good. I like it.
For me, it was just to feel more relaxed in my clothes and how they fit. It just made me like, it was okay to shop more because it wasn't the drudgery of, oh God, what size am I now? To you just enjoy things, shopping more. You just enjoy it. It's like, oh man, what am I doing in extra large? I keep forgetting.
But your style didn't really change.
Well, that's true. But I did feel better about it.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
The self-confidence
is huge.
After, because I know I will walk down and I'll be like, nope, I don't need to try this on. I know I'm a medium, and I'll hold it up and I'll be like, okay, yep, we're about right. And I don't have to try it on.
Exactly.
I don't have to worry that I'm going to grow, like I'm going to gain more weight and then I'm not going to be able to fit in it in a couple months. Like I buy clothes with the idea of like, there are several times that I can wear this.
Yeah.
And it'll be, like all my jackets and my hoodies and things like that. I'm like, I have so many because I can wear them. Like, I don't just have one jacket. I can style it.
Yeah, you can actually do that now.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole thing.
So, yeah.
It's so awesome.
It is.
I do feel like I'm a little more style conscious, and it's just empowering to know. Oh, you can try that. You can put on those leather pants. And wear a jean jacket. Yeah. Because I'm in the dating world, so you know.
How's that going?
Are hilarious. You see, to the point she needs like a weekly like show or something for her dating adventures.
I love it.
Oh my God.
But it's hilarious, but it's also sad. Because I'm also, I was at a point where I'm like, I think a good night's sleep is just about as good as having a guy.
Oh my God. Can you tell us one of them?
Well, I know that he was asking my size, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of bold to ask for size. And then he shows up 6 months pregnant. I'm like, dude.
He has a huge gut.
Okay, I was like,
my size and you're pregnant.
Yeah. I was thinking like, wait, did they fool you? Just wanted to.
No.
Okay, so beer belly. Got it.
Beer belly.
And that's fine, but own it. But don't put me under some guidelines or some. I need to look this way or be conscious of what I am. Check yourself.
Yeah.
Check yourself.
Don't think that you're so high and mighty that you can ask a woman her size. That does not matter. If my personality is good, that's enough for you. And the face.
It's crazy. Or I'll get, well, you're not bad looking. What's wrong with you? Wait, what? Oh, I didn't know being single was bad.
Is that what you get now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They were like, well, what's wrong with them? I'm like, dude, aren't you single?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if a man's single, it doesn't really
matter.
But if a woman's single, then there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, like why isn't someone with you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I get that too. I mean, I get they'll say, "Oh, you look way younger than your age. Are you sure?" I'm like, dude, nobody's going to claim they're 61 if they're not.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
They're not. They're
that
just
is
not. Not
true.
in these days. We're definitely going to go lower, not higher.
Or they'll be 55 and they've got a 2-year-old. Oh, I can't.
Gross.
Yes, I can believe it.
No, that's a red flag. We're gonna peace out on that one.
Hold your flags up.
Yeah. My ex-father-in-law, this is a funny story. So he remarried and 2 days after they were married, he got a letter saying that he owed child support. And my ex-husband was, mid-20s at that point.
Yeah.
And his older sister was, mid-30s. 30s. And so he's like, what are you talking about? Like, my kids are grown. Why would I pay child support? Found out he had a whole ass child that the woman never told him about. And then the guy she was like engaged to was supposed to adopt the child, and she wasn't ever going to tell my ex-father-in-law. Yeah,
that he was a father.
But then the guy left, and so she's like, "Well, I need money," and so went after him for child support. She was 3; he was 60 in his 60s.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
2 days after they were married, I was like, "Oh,
I'd be like,
shit.
What the fuck?"
Yeah. And so she actually lived 2 hours away. So every month they would have to drive 2 hours away to go get the child, bring her back. She would stay for a week and then they would drive her back.
So crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So crazy.
So I'm like, red flag.
1,
2.
1, 2.
A 1, 2. And there's a
Seriously.
reason I'm not married to your son anymore. Right there.
That's
You
true.
can put down the crossing thing.
1, 2, 3, 4 for your son.
Yes. I should have known then. I didn't take that advice. I know better now.
Now, I do have a question for you. You said you had a Barry divorce.
Yes.
Now, Kelly I'm in the middle of one. How'd it go?
It was ugly.
Yeah.
It was a lot of, if you wouldn't have got this surgery, we would still be married. We would still be together.
Wow.
I miss my buffet buddy.
His buffet buddy.
He called me and he was like, I miss my buffet buddy. You're not even my buffet buddy anymore. He was like, what? I don't like this, Kylie. I don't like this.
Well, sorry, move on, dude.
That's how he said it to me. I'm like, well, what you want me to do?
Yeah.
I can't fix it now. I can't reverse it. And we didn't already have a kid. So what you doing?
Yeah. You're like, what?
So he denied counseling.
Of course.
This was
like
the worst.
they do.
Yeah.
No one can tell me what I know I need to fix.
Yeah, they can.
Well, but if you know
I
what
give you
to
tools on how to fix it.
You're not
And
fixing
it's just like
it.
he was torturing me then. He's torturing me, just trying to make me feel horrible because he feels horrible. He's mad at my turnaround because I lost the baby weight and I got toner than I was prior. So he was just really upset. And he cheated on me and I found that out and it was a heavier woman.
Yeah. A heavier woman. Yeah. That's what he likes.
Forget the fact of potential heart attack, but as long as you got your buffet buddy.
Yeah,
so I guess
right?
I know it sounds like it's about him.
Okay.
What?
It's been 5 years. And now he wants to think about reconciling.
Of
Oh,
course.
yeah.
Because you're fucking awesome. And he's like, what the fuck did I do?
That's what I say.
Yeah. It's like, fuck you. Get out of here.
There is a
And
song.
he wants to work on losing weight.
shocker.
So he wants his buffet buddy to turn into his workout buddy.
Yep.
Oh, so it's always what you can do for him.
Yep.
That's cool.
Always.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What he can do for him. You're so right. Wow.
Yeah, it's about him.
It's all about him.
Yeah, I heard it within the first few sentences.
Yep.
It's because we both have ex-men that are all about
It's
them.
all about them.
Yep.
All about them. Yep. I have a song for you, actually.
Is it the fuck song?
Yep.
Okay.
It's was given to me by Story of B when I was going through my divorce. It is called The Worst. And it is the best song to listen to when you are angry at a man or angry at anybody. At a partner.
Of any choices. Yes.
I will send it to you.
It's great.
But you listen to it, and while you're listening to it, I want you to picture this. So I used to have 2 dogs with my ex-husband, and Mel would work from my house on Thursdays. Okay. And so he would come every Tuesday and Thursday to pick up the dogs, to spend time with them while we were going through our divorce. Mm-hmm. And so I decided, because he had pissed me off for the very last time and threatened to shut off the utilities in the house, that I was going to take this song and blare it as loud as physically possible, because I knew he was going to come and pick up the dogs, because he texted me he was on his way. Mm-hmm. And another thing is he hates loud music. So I'm like, this is great. This is fantastic. I blared that shit so loud.
Yeah, you did.
And I just opened up the door when he got there, and I was just like,
and literally one of the lines says, "You are the fucking worst."
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
And it was like, I don't think he skidded off fast enough.
Oh no.
And I was just like,
he's like, loud music, I can't handle it.
Yeah. Well, and he heard the word.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, I literally, it was in the perfect spot. I blared it for a reason.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah. So I will send you that song. It is fabulous to listen to. If anybody is going through a divorce, I have recommended it to Mel on several occasions. And it is, or breakups or rough times with your partner, just listen to it. It's The Worst by, let me look at, I'm going to pull it up right now, because it is the best song. And when she gave it to me, I was like, I love you. I love you so much for giving that to me.
Story of B is also, I don't know if you know her, but she's in the community too. She's had VSG, and she's been 2 years out, and my God, her muscles.
She just did summer shredding.
She did summer shred. It was amazing. Story B, if you're listening to us.
Hi. So it's actually called Worst, and it's by Dudes and Their Guys.
Interesting.
I will screenshot it and send it to you, ladies.
Thank you.
That's
because
hilarious.
It is honestly the best song ever made. So, there we go.
Okay. So we got mom dating. We got daughter divorcing. Is daughter now re-dating?
Yeah, I'm dating again.
Good.
Definitely.
How does that feel?
I decided to grace someone with my presence.
Ooh, I love that.
Exactly.
Yeah, because that's what we're worth.
Yeah.
We're not just buffet buddies.
No.
We are worth everything. We're the whole damn buffet.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah.
That's right. Do you
I've been dating for about 7 months now. So so it's pretty nice, and he's nice. He's an only child too. That's the big part.
I like
we
that.
tend to get along, and he's a good guy.
Nice.
I like that.
Good.
And he knows you're a bariatric patient.
Yeah, and he eats healthy too. So that's even better. So he's like, well, I'm going to cut down on my portions. I'm going to start using salad plates since look how big this other plate is.
You start realizing,
opening his eyes.
Yeah.
And he's not just being mad at you for sharing it. He wants to learn the information with you.
He wants to learn it. Yeah. He's even picked up gardening.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, I love it.
It sounds like
do you guys garden and have your fresh veggies and herbs and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
I harvest a lot of peppers, a lot of tomatoes. I have eggplant as well.
Okay.
I love eggplant. And then, just the norm, he has the bell peppers. He has all the herbs over there. And I will dry out the herbs and tuck them in one of these bottles here.
Nice.
So we can have them in the winter and, we can just still enjoy it.
Absolutely. Yeah. So what items do you sell in your shop? Is it food items that you're making, or what is going on over there?
Oh, we sell our Berry Eats kit. So it's our portion size controlled bariatric bowl and plate and spoon and fork.
Okay.
Yeah, even the spoon and fork is smaller. And the purpose of that is you're going to pick up a smaller amount, and that's going to give your tummy enough time to send to your brain that you're full. So if you're eating smaller, if you can only pick up a smaller portion, it's going to take you longer, and that will give your tummy time to communicate and say, oh, whoa, I'm full, without you overeating, because overeating is a slice of hell.
Yeah,
it is.
Yes.
It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts so bad.
It hurts. And for those that don't realize and they think this is just a myth, it really is a 20-minute difference from when your stomach can actually signal to your brain that you're full. I've asked a lot of surgeons, like, is this true? Is this true? And they all say it's true. So
that is a truth.
So you really can stuff yourself and then hurt yourself if you're not paying attention.
Terrible.
So
it is horrible.
It
terrible.
is.
We also sell our spices with the nicest.
Oh, what kind of spices do you got? You got some like spicy
That's the
stuff?
dance I do when I'm live. Whenever I use my spice, I go the spices with the nicest. So
I like it. I'm excited.
And we also have our tea, a 3-ingredient wonderful tea that we really promote. And it helps. It's like a natural laxative. It helps heal you from inside out. It is wonderful.
Wow.
So I seriously suggest people try it. If you are seriously stopped up,
Or you just want to be regular. I mean, that was definitely a problem for me. And when I drink the tea every day, because it is healing for the insides and so many more benefits. And we list those benefits in an article on the website. But we also have our cookbook. We're working on our second cookbook.
Wow.
We have our newsletter.
We are on our local news station once a month or twice a month, once or twice a month on a consistent basis. So we like doing things like that. And then we also posted our coaching on there as well.
Okay.
We partnered with a grocery chain here called Hen House Markets.
Okay. That's a cute name.
We do healthy cooking videos for them, and they posted. We're on their checkout screen, so it's super. I know.
Yeah. Wow. We also go in and do in-store demonstrations of the things that they have to sell that are beneficial. Like we went to the deli section, and we chose 3 salads that are actually beneficial and not mayonnaise loaded. And those people would go over to there and purchase. I want that. I want what I just fried. So it's really beneficial. And of course, that corporation enjoys the fact that we're pointing out the things that most people just don't gravitate to, but it's healthy.
Yeah. And you're literally just helping at the core of it, because all of us go, well, I don't, but everybody goes to the grocery store other than me. So I don't do it. If I need something, I get it delivered.
Talk about bougie over here.
I am bougie. I'm okay with it.
Ridiculous.
And I figured it out today. It's because I couldn't be bougie as a child. So it came out as an adult.
Yep.
I get food delivered. That's what I do.
I also have I So it's so different.
I have a black thumb.
So I like to keep
I legit
going.
I look at it and it dies. It could be like this, and I look at it and it's all and that's not what she said. I did not do that to a human man.
Oh man, thank God you have it.
Yeah, because that would be real.
Oh yeah, I can bring back. I have a green thumb. Yes.
Yeah, I do not.
I can bring back because we were on a 2-week trip. For the JBY, the Just Be You Award show, which you guys are nominated for those that don't know. So if you guys haven't voted yet, well, actually you can't vote because when this comes out, it's over. So just buy your ticket at jbyawards.com and see if these lovely ladies win. But we were gone for 2 weeks and I came back and there was a plant that my aunt missed and that was kind of dying. She's like, it's dead. I don't know what to do with it. And I was like, it still has some green on it. We can do this. And so I brought it back to life.
She nurtured it. She nurtured it back to life.
You got to give it love and care every day.
All of my plants are bright green because they are fake. Yeah. Every single one of them. It lives because it's fake.
It's fair. You're not home enough.
I'm okay with it.
It's true.
I'm good.
I know. And we leave tomorrow and I have to make sure someone's going to take care of my plants.
Yeah. I still have to pack.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So question for you ladies. What is the number one recipe or the thing that you've been DM'd about for your food?
Yes. That's a great question.
Thank you.
The recipe, I would say, actually, it would be my recipe for my infused water.
Infused water. Do tell. What is that?
Yeah.
So it's 1 cucumber. Let me see here.
I know it's 1 cucumber.
I
and
use
infused water.
my infused pitcher.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's the one
So
with the middle
I put
thing.
in 1 cucumber, 1 kiwi, 1 lemon, and 1 lime.
Okay.
I put it in there, and then I just kind of use my Brita water filter, fill it up, and then I just let it sit overnight. And what it does is it helps with your skin. It helps keep you regular once again.
Okay.
It also helps aid in, losing weight as well. It freshens your breath. It helps with your what is
It
it?
helps with your water consumption because it's got that little bit of flavor. Because a lot of people I talk to, they cannot drink water, just plain water. So this helps in getting your water count. Your water count for the day.
Okay.
So,
okay.
But it also starts munching away on fat. So it's very beneficial.
Oh.
Yeah, it almost rehydrates you too, especially if you're working out. It's wonderful. Like that cucumbers are 98% water.
Yes, they are.
So they are extremely beneficial. So cucumbers, everything.
So you said 1 cucumber, 1 lime, and 1 kiwi?
1 cucumber, 1 kiwi, 1 lemon, and 1 lime.
Oh, shit.
So 4.
All right, 4. 4. I missed the lemon.
Yeah,
got it.
And everybody loves it because they're just noticing a difference. It gets them off the sugar-free drinks.
Yes.
It gets them off of, maybe weans them off of something that they've been having. Maybe it's carbonation or whatever, but they really like it because it's something different. And I tell them you can play around with it, but you have to keep the cucumber and the lime in there.
Yes. Okay. Cucumber and lime is a must. Okay.
Is a must.
Yeah. Okay. What about food wise? What's your most requested recipe?
I would have to say it would be honestly my veggie burgers.
Yeah.
My black bean burgers that I make. Yeah.
Okay.
And you make those from scratch, correct? Like you actually mesh the black beans and do all the things.
Okay.
Nice. I want to know this.
Black bean. We do black bean, all the bell peppers, and I do some carrots. I also do spinach in there. So all of this is like mixed in. I use my blender, my mixer.
Yeah.
But and then I also throw in either quinoa or TVP.
What's TVP?
Protein. TVP is texturized vegetable protein. 1/4 cup of that gives you 12 grams of protein.
Whoa.
What is the flavor like?
Yeah. What is that?
It is it's a bland flavor.
Okay.
But it mixes very well with the actual item you're mixing it with. But that's
I've seen that at the store. Okay. Textured vegetable protein. All right.
Okay.
Red Mill. Got it.
It's on the list.
I make sloppy joe with it. I put it in my burgers. I make a sausage hash, sausage flavored hash.
Okay.
She puts it in
casseroles. I mean, I throw it in almost everything because it's just added protein.
Yeah. Right.
And protein equals weight loss.
It really does.
Do it with nutritional yeast too. Yeah, that's my thing.
Okay.
You've got so many tricks and education. I mean, at my age, I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even know that. And look at the age I am, and you're telling me things that I should have known.
Yeah.
So people are desperate for education. They just absorb it like a sponge. They're like, oh my God, I never knew that. You're making your water count. You're adding textured vegetable protein to get more protein, and you're doing it inexpensively because you're sprinkling a little bit of that, but then it's reverting back to you and getting your protein count.
I love this. I could legit talk to you guys all day.
I know.
Like I love this so much, and you guys have such a great energy about you, and you're just full of knowledge.
I say next time we go to ProCare headquarters, because I know we're going to eventually, we need to hook up with you guys.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
We should go out, hang out together.
Maybe do some cooking.
Let's do it.
That would be a blast.
Teach me how to cook.
Where are they located?
So they're in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in the Loop.
Oh, wow.
They're in the Loop.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But we can come to you.
Yeah. We'll just fly to you. Yeah.
Wait, how far is the Loop?
Well, we could drive.
To you?
We could
It's
drive.
a 4-hour drive from here to the Loop.
Yeah.
Oh, we could drive to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a problem.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Road trip.
Yeah, I love road trips.
We do like road trips.
Mhm.
Like I used to tend to swell when road trips would happen. So I generally didn't do it, but now I'm not.
No, you're not swelling.
I don't really swell because I make sure Karen makes sure I get my water in.
That's right.
So I don't swell as much.
So I do have one question about this tea because I'm really intrigued about your tea because we love tea.
We love tea.
So you said
Hot
there's
tea.
3 ingredients in this tea.
Is it?
Are you allowed
It's
to
3
share it?
ingredients. So it's licorice root,
Okay.
slippery elm, and horchata latte.
Okay.
What does it taste like?
Yeah. What's the
So,
profile
go ahead,
flavor?
Mom.
The licorice root makes
What
it
does the tea taste
taste. Oh, the tea tastes like a sweet.
Gold Peaks. That's what it reminds me
Yeah,
of.
because of the licorice root, it has the sweetness in it. I'm like, this tastes like it has sugar in it.
And it doesn't mess with her blood sugar levels.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
And
okay.
it's delicious, hot or cold. It's
Oh, you can
delicious.
have it either or.
So that's
Okay.
good to know.
That is. I like
Okay.
it.
And
But it
it
doesn't.
comes in tea bags, little tea bags.
Little
Okay.
tea bags. Okay.
Okay. So you buy like a box and it
You'll
individual.
buy like a bag, and the bag comes with 5 tea bags in that bag.
Okay. There we go.
All right.
And you can
So-
reuse the tea bags up to 3 times.
Yes.
It's that powerful. It's
Wow.
that powerful.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
amazing.
Okay.
We might have to get some off there. Just FYI.
I know.
Yeah,
I would
when you
like to try it.
You're going to be like, this cannot be. The taste is delicious and it's sweet, and I just can't believe
Mhm.
that it can taste like that without any sugar, which is great to me.
Oh yeah.
But just beneficial too. So I just like sip it like it's.
Like there's
Water.
no tomorrow.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, is there anything else you guys would like to add?
Any
Or
tips?
Any tips, tricks?
for our audience?
So quick thing. Love yourself enough to make a change.
Aw.
Because you are important, and a lot of people may depend on you and you don't know it. So
Yeah.
your strength and your encouragement, your
Yes.
words, your wisdom, your guidance, and all of those things, people look up to it. And I'm first off, I really love you guys. I think you guys are amazing.
You are.
Thank
You're
you.
sick.
And
That's good.
it's sick.
Oh, Linda just said we
And
were
so
sick.
I
love it.
appreciate you guys. You guys are bomb. And
Aw.
and a lot of our berries need this type of togetherness.
Yes,
And
agreed.
I'm just so grateful to be on here and
Yes,
helping
we
you
are.
promote that. It's just
We
it's
are.
a good feeling to be able to inspire and help people.
Absolutely.
And that's what we want to continue to do.
And when
Yeah.
our television show hits, you're gonna be like, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. They were destined for that. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
And-
yeah. I can
Yeah.
see it now. I can see it. I can see the whole thing. So
1000%.
yes.
You know, we should do some like cooking lives together.
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, get out of our heads. No.
Get out of my
My
head. Yes. We're
Mhm.
down.
Yeah.
love that.
Yes. After the award show, we're all yours.
Yes.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
All
Together.
right.
Together,
All right.
we will help everybody together. I think that's the
Yes.
one thing I've learned
Damn
through
right.
Yeah.
this process is that the more of us that work together, the more of us that tell people
We're
you
powerful.
do matter. It's
Yeah.
very powerful
It
because
is.
we know a lot of people that don't
Mhm.
think that they matter, and it's no, you do.
Every single person matters.
You do. Just
Yes.
believe in yourself and don't worry about what Joe Smo says. Just worry about you.
Everybody matters except for my ex-husband.
That's fair.
Yes.
Mine too.
Yeah,
That's
and
fine.
hers. Yeah. Yeah. If you're an ex, you don't
Peace.
matter. You don't matter.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you so much for
This
being
is so
on,
much
ladies.
fun.
Like
Thank
this
you.
was fabulous. And I'm glad we finally got to talk to you
Oh, my
about
goodness,
all
yes.
that you do for this community. We are so grateful that you are there
You.
just breaking out that most of the stigmas are not true.
Yeah.
And that you can do these things and you
Yes.
can do it simply. And it's just 14 years, man.
Yeah, she's
Thank
killing
you.
it, guys. Both of them.
Thank you.
Damn.
14 and 13
Damn.
years over there. That's
Yeah,
impressive.
that is very impressive. So,
Yeah, super proud of her. I mean, every
Yes.
time when I'm with someone, I'm like, show them your muscles,
Yeah.
show them your gun.
Boom.
Yeah.
Let's see the guns. Give us.
yes.
I have a ticket
Oh
to the
my-
gun show. Yeah.
Oh, damn, girl.
Boom.
Damn.
Hell to the yeah.
Okay, if you guys are still listening to this and not watching this on YouTube, go over there right now
Because you just missed the gun show. I
and
saw it.
just I mean, I feel like you need to listen to this one again because I just had so much fun.
I know. Me too.
Yes.
Thank you.
So good.
Thank
All
you so
right.
much for having us.
Thank you. And thank you guys for listening.
Mhm.
And we love you guys. And we will see you
Next time. Bye.